Okay, today we are going to talk about the exterior angle theorem. You might want to make sure that you take out a piece of loose leaf paper if you chose not to print out these notes. First thing we need to know, exterior means outside. So we're talking about a theorem that deals with this outside angle, which is outside of a triangle. So the exterior angle theorem says that the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the non-adjacent remote interior angles. So if we look at the actual theorem or the rule here, it says if I take the measure of angle A and I take the measure of angle B, it's equal to the measure of angle ACD. So notice, if I look at angle ACD, this is outside, it's exterior of the triangle. So if I add the two inside angles that are not attached to this outside angle, that gives me the value of the outside angle. So if we look at that rule and we apply that rule, if I wanted to find this angle here, all I have to do is add up what's 70 plus 50. That's 120. If I wanted to find this outside angle here, I'm going to go to the two angles inside, and 70 plus 60 is 130. So that angle there is 130. If I wanted to find this angle outside here, I would go to the two non-adjacent or remote interior angles, and 50 plus 60 gives me 110. Now, if you look at this picture, we can see that the exterior angles are also supplementary. These make a straight line. 50 plus 130 over here gives me 180. But again, we're going to focus on finding an outside angle. So if I look at this example here, it says if the measure of angle A is 40, so the first thing I'm going to do is mark up my picture, that's 40, and the measure of angle B is 20, it says find the measure of ACD, so I'm going to trace from A to C to D, so this is an outside angle. So if I look at the exterior angle theorem, all I have to do is add 40 plus 20, so this angle is going to be 60. It also says find the measure of angle ACB. So if I trace from A to C to B, we can see that I'm talking about this inside angle. So you have one of two choices. If you look, this right here is a straight line. There's 180 degrees in a straight line. 180 minus 60 leaves me with 120. So this interior angle here is 120 degrees. Again, notice over here it says picture not drawn to scale. If I look at the second example here, it says if the measure of angle A is 80, so I'm going to put an 80 in for angle A. The measure of angle B is 30, so I'm going to put a 30 there. It says find the measure of angle ACD. So A to C to D. Notice this is outside the triangle. So I look for the two angles that are not stuck to this angle here. So that means 30 plus 80. So that gives me that angle is 110 degrees. I'm going to add them together. It's 80 plus 30. It also is asking me in this question to find the measure of ACB. So if I trace from A to C to B, this interior angle, I have one of two choices. I know there's 180 degrees in a triangle. If I subtract 80 and I subtract 30, I get 70. The other way that you could have done that problem, once I have that this angle here is 110, these two angles make a straight line, so they also have to add up to 180 degrees, so 180 minus 110 gives me 70. Now these questions get a little harder when they don't give you a picture. So if it does not give you a picture, the first thing we want to do is draw one. It says in triangle LMN. So I'm going to start by drawing a triangle. I know the letters are going to be LMN, but I'm going to read a little bit first. It says side MN is extended through N to O. So if I go with my picture, I'm going to extend this through N to O, and it's side MN. So now if I look at, I have triangle LMN, L is going to be up here. It says the measure of angle L is 40. So now that I have my picture, L is 40. Angle M is 3x plus 20. And the measure of angle LNO, so this outside angle, is 5x plus 10. Now it says find the measure of angle M, angle LNO, and angle LNM. So the first thing I'm going to do, if I look at my picture, I have an exterior angle and two interior angles that are not stuck to this outside angle. So my equation is going to be 3x plus 20 plus 40 equals 5x plus 10. If I combine like terms, I get 3x plus 60 equals 5x plus 10. If I solve, I get x equals 25. Now I'm going to go back and look, what do they want me to find? The first thing they said to find was angle M. This is angle M. So in the calculator, 3 times 25 plus 20 gives me 95 for angle M. The second thing that they're asking me to find is angle LNO. LNO, that's this one. So 5 times 25 plus 10, that gives me 135. And the last thing that they're asking me to find is LNM. LNM. So I want this green angle here. So if I know that the outside angle is 135, if I do 180 minus 135, I'm going to get 45. The other way I could have found the green angle is I know that the three angles of a triangle have to add up to 180. So I could have done 180 minus 95 minus 40, and I still would have been left with 45. And if we want to put a little bit of a twist on this, it says, what is the measure of each exterior angle of an equilateral triangle? Don't forget, equilateral means all sides are the same. We also know that if all sides are the same, all angles are the same. So I'm going to do 180 divided by 3. That gives me that each interior angle is 60. To find an exterior angle, if I go with my exterior angle theorem, if I want this, it's add this angle plus this angle. So 60 plus 60 is 120. I could have also said that these two angles here make a straight line, so I could have done 180 minus 60, and I could have gotten 120 also. Again, please make sure that you write down any questions that you have and either ask me next time you see me, or please send me an email.